Courage. We hear it coming from our teachers, we read it in textbooks, we see it in movies, and we catch the word in the news. But what is courage? I'm Marck Barrion, and we will be talking about the real meaning of courage, the three obstacles, and how to gain courage.
Knowing the meaning isn't enough. Courage is not just a word, but it's a virtue, meaning, when applied and executed, it will show good moral, character, and behavior. Let's dig deeper and truly understand what courage really is.
Courage is a desirable quality and an empowering way to be.
In the different situations that we face, we are told throughout our life to be courageous, but that isn't always easy. In fact, courage is often one of the most difficult qualities to truly integrate.
Everyone, at some point in their life, will experience obstacles toward their goals, such as fear, anxiety, and insecurities. No one's exempted. Others may have experienced them already, while others will have to experience them in order for them to progress.
Fear. It's innate and within us humans to be afraid of something. Whether it is fear of the dark, fear of heights, fear of insects, and many more phobias. Even the strongest man on earth is afraid of something.
Fear is something so powerful that it can affect your entire life. Fear has a negative impact. Fear can stop you from achieving your goals.
Let's say you're one step closer to reaching your dreams. Then fear strikes and hits you like lightning. Without courage, you slip and fall a few steps back, making you further away from your goal. You see how that fear of yours wasted the efforts you have exerted going up to your goal? You have allowed fear to push you all the way back far from your goal.
You can't avoid having fear of something in life, but what you can do is overcome it. People who have victoriously overcome their fear means one thing: they have shown courage.
Let's change the scene by applying courage. So you're one step closer to your goal and fear strikes. Instead of falling, you will stand firm, aiming at your goal and not minding those fear striking every step you take until you achieve what you want. Anxiety. So let's say you're in a deep and dark cave and you want to get out of the cave. You see a light shining through the tunnel, which means it's the way out of the place. You're one step away of getting out of the cave. Then this anxiety comes lurking in the cave, searching for its prey. When it finds you, it jumps on you and tackles you, which stops you from leaving the cave. After being attacked by anxiety, you realize it's not safe to go out of the cave. Fear cripples your whole thought, making you think of what you will face outside. Because of anxiety, you will want to stay where you are and remain in the deep dark shadow of life just because of your worries. You become nervous of what you will encounter on the other side. You start creating worst case scenarios in your head that doesn't seem even possible in real life.
Anxiety will then stop you from achieving your goal.
Changing the scene by applying courage. When you're in the dark cave and you see a light shining through the tunnel, questions, doubt, and fear comes in your mind. And even if you think of the worst things that can happen, with courage, you choose to ignore it. Because you know, if you let anxiety take control of your life, you will remain in the deep, dark place, remaining motionless and not progressing.
Step out of that cave, you know that you have made the best decision in your life. You know that you have shown courage that let you try new things that will benefit. Insecurities. People will have that feeling of insecurity no matter what. Insecurity is being uncertain about oneself, lacking confidence, and having doubts. People will become insecure because of them having low self-esteem, past experiences, and them comparing themselves to others.
Just like the other enemies of courage, insecurity will hinder you from achieving your goal. Let's say throughout your life, you have always been insecure of your looks. Many people are insecure of it. You always look at other people who are prettier and taller than you. Whenever they are around you, you tend to avoid them. Because of this, instead of focusing on achieving your goal, you fix your eyes in making yourself look as pretty as they are.
That's not courage. With courage, you accept who you are and you continue on moving, being firm and not thinking about what others think about you, because you know that everyone's seen you.
You can now achieve your goal because you have eliminated the 3 obstacles that hinder courage. But you might still have that one question that's in your head. How do I get and apply courage in my life? One thing about courage that people tend to misunderstand is that having the knowledge about it does not mean you're already courageous.
While it's true that knowing what courage is will help you apply it in your life, that's not always the case. People think that when they know what courage is and what it isn't, they stop there. They don't actually apply it in their life.
Your actions will depend on what your heart speaks. If you have fear in your heart, then you will also show that you're afraid through your actions.
A courageous heart, automatically you will apply courage in every decision that you will make. One thing we all should remember, and I believe it's the best way to have courage. We should always have faith in Him, the Almighty. Ask God for courage. He will always hear your prayers, and in an instant, it will be answered. You just have to have faith. And once you have courage given by God, you can safely declare this to yourself. I can do all things through Him who strengthens me. Because you know that courage is a strength in your heart. Thank you, and I hope that you've learned the true meaning of courage, how to gain courage, and how to remove these 3 obstacles that hinder courage.